On this episode of Beyond Bordeaux, I talk with Elsa, an instructor at the Bordeaux Wine School. Elsa explains how a casual wine drinker could approach and enjoy the wines of Bordeaux. So you said that you're working with a lot of novices here in the wine school. How do you break down a complex region like Bordeaux to really make it attainable to someone who doesn't have a lot of experience?
Bordeaux is based on tradition. We've been making wine here for centuries, since the Romans got here in Bordeaux 56 years before JC. So tradition is something big, it's something huge. But we need to focus on those easy drinking wines with a more modern approach. And I'm trying to show them that Bordeaux is capable to produce both styles. I think the vintage is a very good way to pick a wine. To choose a wine, even though you're not familiar with the AOC or the grape variety or the name of the chateau, vintage is important. You need to know your vintages in Bordeaux. 2010 was the best balance ever. 2009 was hot, 2008 classic, that's how it works. So yeah, you need to learn your vintages first. And then if you enjoy a more smoother style, you will pick wines from the right bank. If you enjoy full-bodied, more tannic reds, you will pick them from the left bank.
So just as simple as learning the villages that are on either side of the Bordeaux region might help you understand a little bit of the style of the wines that are in the bottle. People, I think, often associate Bordeaux wines with wines that need a lot of time to age before they're actually drinkable and don't look at them as everyday wines or good value wines. But there are areas that do produce wines like that in Bordeaux.
Exactly. 80% of the overall production in Bordeaux is focused on easy drinking wines, good value wines. I mean, we're talking about maybe 15 or 10% of high-end style. Those very expensive wines, those Grand Cru Classé. And I don't drink them on a daily basis, obviously. So I'm trying to focus on accessible wines, fruits, nice soft tannins. I don't want to age them for 10, 20 years. I'm not interested, in aging them. So 85% of the overall production in Bordeaux is focused on that style.
So it's kind of unique here because in Bordeaux you have lighter, softer reds, brighter, fresher whites, as well as richer, more powerful reds, and more rich and dense whites. So it's kind of like a one-stop shopping. No matter what your preference of wine is, you can kind of find anything for whatever mood you're in one region.
I want you to taste this very nice Blaye Côte de Bordeaux Blanc. Blaye is situated actually on the right bank, mainly clay limestone soils, very close to the Garonne River. And it is a very dynamic area. Lots of good value wines, obviously. We're not focusing as much here on structure, we're focusing on fruit. Although this wine was aged in barrels, so we've got a little bit of both really. We've got a little bit of structure and we've got this nice zest, refreshing acidity.
Yeah, it smells like kind of a lemon zest, and really kind of jumps from the glass. You can feel that it's got a lot of energy. Yeah. I think the cool thing about wines like this is that they're the kind of wines that could really help change the perception in the US, and this is the kind of thing that I would love to see more people experiencing, because not only is the white wine, it's a dry white wine, but it also is a great value. And I think there's so many people that just think of Bordeaux as just high-end wines and just wines that are unreachable financially, or also wines that need a lot of time to age. But this is bright, fresh, delicious. It's ready to go, and not an overly expensive wine either, which is pretty cool.
This one is from Fransac, from the right bank, in the Libournais area, very close to Saint-Emilion. It's a Merlot-driven blend. Lots of tannins, yet soft and round, power, yet refreshing acidity. That's what we're looking for, the perfect balance.
Yeah. So Elsa, thank you so much for showing me two really great examples of awesome values from the Bordeaux region. It's been great today, and hope to share more glasses of wine with you in the future.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you.